Hey guys, so I thought I would talk about a subject that you might find interesting, and that is how to get water without drilling a well. Wells cost $5,000 pretty much to start, and then it depends how deep they have to dig. The guy up the hill here, I asked him if I could tap into his, and he didn't seem very receptive, but he said it cost him $10,000. So it's not really something that I have to do right now. So I bring water in. I don't know why I'm getting these bees. They're like little mini bees all over this yellow jug. Maybe they like the yellow, or is there something sticky on there? But anyways, this is what I've been doing. Bringing these 5-gallon jugs. I also have another one from Walmart. It's more of a, like the water containers that you see in offices. And it costs only $2 to fill that up, and that's 5 gallons too. So I use these two, and also sometimes I'll get a case of water. So the nice thing about the cases is that they go really nicely into my RV. There is my case that I just emptied. They go really nicely into my RV what's the word I'm trying to think of? The container that the RV, inside of the RV. This is where I put it in anyways. But it's hard to get anything in here unless you have a hose. So the little ones go good into there to use with my pump, and I can run water through the RV to take showers, for septic, and for just running my water to wash my hands and things like that. So I don't really necessarily need drinking water because I can use the other gallons to fill up with drinking water. But just those cases seem to be easy to put in here. But what I really am trying to do is get a hose that will go up to this. And this is a container that I got for $50. You can find them on Facebook Marketplace. This particular one doesn't have the cage around it, but it's okay because I'm going to put it up on skids and make sure that it, stays clean and everything. I just got it, so I still need to rinse out. You can see a little bit of the canola oil in the bottom. It's actually canola oil biodiesel, which is a mixture of alcohol and canola oil that they use for diesel fuel on farms. So I need to do a good washing with it. I also need to paint it black because they say if you paint it black, it stops any algae from getting in, and also it will keep it from freezing in the winter, which was something I was concerned about. I thought maybe I'd have to build something around it, but I guess if you fill this thing up, it doesn't really freeze in the winter, especially if you paint it black. So I'll be doing that. Now I have another one. You can kind of see it down there with the cage on it. I'm going to go around to get to it, but I got that one first, and I drove it took me almost 2 hours to get to where I was going. It wasn't that far. It was like 50 miles, but it just happened to be a lot of traffic and stuff that day. So after 2 hours, I took it, even though it wasn't what they showed on the Facebook Marketplace. They showed a nice clean one like the other one, but with a cage. And then when I got there, well, you'll see. There's my beautiful view of the mountain. The sun's about to go down. It's kind of a cloudy night, so you don't see any pretty colors, but you do sometimes there. This is the land next to me that I would love to buy. They haven't been here in like 13 years. And if you go up here and kind of peek through, you can see that these are all just like saplings here. So this is like really easy to clear out. But basically there's a nice big flat piece of land back there that you could put something else on. Like I have my little house in my RV over here. I could put a cabin over there, or a manufactured home or something like that. I could turn something into an Airbnb eventually. So there's a lot that can be done. But anyways, coming back around here and talking about the water again. This is the first one that I got that I was so disappointed when I went to get it and found out how filthy it was. Now they said that it had been used for just a cleaner. So I thought, well, that could probably be cleaned out. And the way they made the picture look, it was nice and clean like that white one up there. But no, this is how I got it. It's got tar on the top, and whatever this blue dye is that's all over it is all on the inside. So I really can't even use this for showers, I don't think, unless I do a really thorough cleaning of it with a power washer, which I might do. But in the meantime, I could also use it for just for like washing your cars and that kind of thing. So I'll get that up on the hill too, and we'll have 2 of them. And Purity, get out of there. What are you doing? Get out of there. And you know, it'll definitely be useful, and I'll paint that one black too. But it's nice to have the nice cage around it like that too. Purity, I said no. You're being fresh. Come on, out. So anyway, the other issue is with these is that you can do rainwater catchment, and that's another development that I want to do in my plan eventually. There's so much that I have to do here, but you know, on the top of the RV, it is a little bit higher than the bank over there where the tanks are, so you could actually put gutters on the RV and then run them down directly into the tank. At the top of the tank is a big, I'd say 4-inch hole with a cover on it. So if you wanted to catch the rainwater, you could take the cover off and just let it go in there. So maybe I'll do that with the crappy tank, do rainwater in that one, and use this and just get water in this, which is another thing I wanted to talk about. So I've been kind of stressing out about that because I've been trying to figure out how I can get water without getting a well, and those tanks hold like 300 gallons of water, which is a lot for a single person. I don't know what the story is with me and my husband. We're still trying to work things out, but right now we're separated and I'm up here alone. So for one person, 300 gallons will probably last me till the winter. And then before the winter, I could have it filled again. And the good news is that fire departments do that, because I called the Maggie Valley Water Department and asked them, and they didn't seem to have any answers for me. But fire departments do that. So I've been waiting to hear back from them. They'll do it for your pool and for a fee, so I don't see why they wouldn't do it for this situation. So I'm trying to find out if that'll work. If not, the other idea I had was just to have a bunch of people, like, you know, if you get 40 people, 5 gallons each, that's 200 gallons right there. So between your friends and your church and, you know, your people at work, that can be done. You just have to really, you know, get people to pay attention to you and really like work with you on that. And you can do it all in a short period of time. It wouldn't mean much for them, but sometimes it's just hard to get people going. So anyway, that's what I'm working on, and I will get that tank filled, and I'll get back to you when I do and show you. And I'll show you the water catchment system and the hose hooked up to it that will pump directly into my RV, and all those things will be done in time. So I'll see you next time.